what can we learn from Esther's example of how she was interceding for her people with her king? I've got 3 things I want to share with you. Number 1, this one's super simple, but it is the foundation. You have to ask. You have to actually ask. If Esther goes into his presence and he gives the scepter of grace, whatever he gives the promise, whatever you want, up to half the kingdom, I'll give it to you. And then she gets all fidgety and scared and she runs out and doesn't ask. Guess what? Nothing happens. She doesn't receive. Jesus teaches us the asking is what unlocks the answer. James 4, chapter 2, God even says this in his word. You do not have because you do not ask. He also says you can ask with wrong motives, right? But he says sometimes you don't have because you haven't even asked yet. Pastor Mark Batterson says it this way in his best-selling book on prayer, The Circle Maker, which I highly recommend everyone read. But this is what Mark Batterson says in that book. The greatest tragedy in life is the prayers that go unanswered because they go unasked. Let me ask you a few questions. What if the biggest struggles and worries in your life right now haven't been resolved yet simply because you haven't asked God to help you yet? What if there are desires of your heart that have yet to be realized in your life because you haven't asked God for them yet? I really like this one. What if God has a storm of his blessing that he is waiting and wanting to rain down on your life, and the only thing staying his hand on the latch of that floodgate of heaven is that you have yet to storm the throne?